Alright you guys, today I'm going to show you how to downgrade your iPhone 3GS from iOS 6.1.6 to either iOS 5.1.1, 4.3.5, 4.1, or even as far back as 3.1.3. Now this works for both new BOOTROM 3GSs or old BOOTROM 3GSs, does not matter. So any 3GS will be compatible with this method. We'll be using Legacy iOS Kit to perform this downgrade. I'll have the links to everything you'll need to complete this process on your iPhone 3GS down in the description as well. And as you see here, we have an iPhone 3GS running iOS 4.1. Now, let's get into the downgrade process, and I'll show you how it's all done. And this one is actually pretty simple compared to the ones I usually do, so it's not going to take that long. You guys are going to love it. I'll see you guys at the computer. Alright, now that we're over here at the Mac, you're going to go to the website down in the description. It's going to take you to the GitHub for Legacy iOS Kit, where you are then going to download the DMG file for Mac. Now, for Legacy iOS Kit to run properly, you're also going to need Rosetta 2 installed if you're on an Apple Silicon Mac. I'll have the command for that down in the description. You can copy it and paste it directly into Terminal to install it. You're also going to need command line tools for Xcode installed, but Legacy iOS Kit should prompt you to install that. If it doesn't, I will have the command to install the command line tools down in the description as well. So once again, you need to install Rosetta if you're on Apple Silicon Mac, and you'll need Xcode command line tools installed as well. But iOS Legacy Kit should prompt you to install the command line tools, but just in case it doesn't, I'll have it down in the description for you guys. So once you have Rosetta installed and your Xcode command line tools, you're going to open Terminal. You're then going to connect your iPhone 3GS to your Mac via a 30-pin USB-A cable. Obviously, if you're using a modern Mac like me, you're going to need a USB-A to USB-C adapter in order to connect it to your modern Mac. But once you have your 3GS connected, you're then going to go to your downloads folder or wherever you downloaded Legacy iOS Kit to, and you're then going to open the folder and you're going to drag the restore.sh file from the Finder window into the Terminal window, and once you've dragged and dropped that in, you're going to press Enter. It is then going to prompt you to install any updates. It should also prompt you to install the Xcode command line tools like I said before, so just say yes and agree to whatever it asks you to install. Once you have everything installed, you're then going to run the script again by either pressing the up arrow and then pressing Enter, or re-dragging in the restore.sh file into Terminal again. Legacy iOS Kit is then going to detect that you have an iPhone connected. You're then going to press Enter on Restore/Downgrade, and you'll be presented with the 4 options you see here to downgrade to. As you see, we can downgrade to 5.1.1, 4.3.5, 4.1, or 3.1.3. Now, depending if your iPhone is new BOOTROM or old BOOTROM, as well as the manufacturer date of your iPhone, affects what you're able to downgrade to. In my case, each version worked except for 3.1.3, so I was able to downgrade to 5.1.1, 4.3.5, and 4.1, but when I got to 3.1.3, it failed because my iPhone was manufactured after 3.1.3 was no longer signed by Apple. So for me, we're going to select 4.1, press Enter on whatever version you want. We're then going to go down and press Enter on Download Target IPSW. And this is really awesome. This is directly built into the tool. It's going to download the target IPSW for you completely automatically, hands-free. You don't have to go to a separate website and download it and all that bull crap. It's built right in. And as you see, since it was such a small file, it's already done downloading. We are then going to go down to the Start Restore button and press Enter. It's going to ask you if you'd like to jailbreak the device. You can select yes or no. Doesn't matter. For me, I'm going to do no. I like stock iOS. It's then going to ask you if you have more than 8 gigabytes of unified memory for use when creating a custom IPSW. In my case, I have 48, so I'm going to say yes. If you have more than 8, say yes. If you have 8 or less, say no. It's then going to ask you if you want to send the device into recovery mode. You're then going to press enter on yes, and your iPhone 3GS should boot into recovery mode, as you can see here. Next up, we're going to put our iPhone into DFU mode by holding down both power and home buttons together for 10 seconds, then releasing the power but continue holding the home button for an additional 8 seconds until your computer detects your iPhone in DFU mode. That's going to begin the restore process to whatever iOS version you downloaded, and once the restore is done, we'll be back. Towards the end of the restore process, you may get an error like I did here, where it says unable to successfully restore the device. Don't worry, it's going to continue restoring, no problem. I believe this error just has something to do with it trying to downgrade the baseband and it failing to downgrade the baseband. Don't quote me on that, I'm not 100% sure, but just rest assured you can ignore this error. Do not touch the device, do not unplug it, just let it continue. Alright, and it is just a few minutes later, and I can confirm that the reason why it said it failed, but didn't fail, was due to a baseband error. But as you can see as well, it says for device activation, go to the main menu and select attempt activation. But I'm going to show you guys a different way to activate the device once it boots up. So you're going to get another progress bar. Your phone is going to look like it's restoring again, but it's really not. It's really just doing the initial boot process. And once we're booted up at the lock screen, I'm going to show you guys how to activate the device, and then we can be on our way out of here. Alright, our iPhone 3GS has officially been downgraded back to 4.1 or whatever version you guys chose, and we now need to activate the device. To activate the device, we're going to first open up Finder and see if it is in the sidebar of our connected devices. If it is, that's great, you can click it. If it's not there, you're going to need to unplug and reconnect your iPhone. As you see, I just reconnected it and it is now showing up in the sidebar on Finder. We're going to click the iPhone, and once we click it, it is literally going to go through the entire activation process. 1, 2, 3, just like that. Once you get to the sync your iPhone screen, you can close out of Finder, and that's all you need to do to activate it, literally. That's it. Now you're activated, you're good to go. You can unlock the device, you can use the device, and you're perfectly good to go. Alright you guys, and it really was that simple. That is how you downgrade your iPhone 3GS. New boot ROM or old boot ROM from 6.1.6 to 5.1.1, 4.3.5, 4.1, or 3.1.3. In this case, I was able to get mine down from 6.1.6 to 4.1. Let me know what version you guys are downgrading to in the comments. If you guys would like to watch another iOS downgrade video, I just did a masterclass of a video on how to downgrade your iPhone 2G from 3.1.3 to iPhone OS 1.0. That is a masterclass of a video. It is almost a half-hour long video. If you guys want to go check that out, it'll be linked on the end screen right now. I also have an Amazon storefront. If you guys would like to support the channel that way, there's a link down in the description to the storefront, as well as the products used to create this video. If you guys can purchase anything from those links, I'll earn a small commission, and it will go towards supporting me and the channel, and it will continue to fuel my ability to create these videos for you guys in the future. If you guys enjoyed the video, or if you guys were able to downgrade your iPhone 3GS to one of the iOS versions shown in this video, please like the video, comment down below, let people know that it worked for you, let people know if you're having issues. If you are having issues, either myself or somebody else down in the comments will be able to help you out and get your issues sorted. A lot of people like to say that my videos are fake when it comes to these downgrades, and let me tell you, none of my videos are fake, okay? Everything I do is real. I put hours and hours and hours and so much time into all my iOS downgrade videos. My goal one day is to literally have a downgrade guide for every single iPhone ever released. That is my dream. That is my goal, okay? And on that note, I'll see you guys later.